Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
I'm Francis.
And I'm Candace.
And together we are the
Mother-Daughter Journey Channel. And today in our video we're going to talk about our experiences with keto. What keto is a high-fat, low-carb diet. Usually people say under 20 net carbs
a day. Net carbs are the carbs minus fiber. Do you take anything else away?
And sugar alcohols.
And the sugar alcohols gives you your net carb. What we're doing is what they consider lazy keto. It is not strict.
And lazy keto is where you don't track your macros, or you don't track what you're eating, and you're not really strict. First, we're going to give a little overview of our experience, and then we came up with 4 different questions to talk about to kind of keep us on track. So first, as of yesterday, I have lost 36 pounds eating low carb or keto, and I have so much more energy and I feel a lot better eating this way.
And I have only lost around 25 pounds. As my daughter was continuing on her journey, I had quit for a while, but I had some health issues, and the doctor recommended me to do the doing low carb, no sugar. So I'm back on the wagon, and it hasn't been that long since I've been back, but it's going pretty good. I love this way of eating because I love the foods that I'm eating, and the further along I go in this journey, I don't miss the cake and the pie and all that I used to just live on. But I can say a cupcake from Sam's Club, the best cupcake I ever ate in my life, I think saved my life, because it shot my sugar so high. That's how I ended up in the doctor office, and realized I had other problems beside diabetes,
which maybe we'll talk about in a later video.
We can do that.
So first, let's talk about the first question, and this is probably a question that a lot of people have when starting keto. What was the question? What to expect when you first start keto? So for me, I would say the hardest part of starting is the first week, because when you're eating sugar and carbs and all that stuff,
you just want to eat more and more of it.
Right, it's like an addiction. And then when you just stop cold turkey, it's like your body's in shock. It's like, oh my gosh, where is all the yummy stuff?
Where's the cake? Where's the sodas?
Right. I forgot. I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
No, and then when you just stop cold turkey, it's like you have a lot of cravings, and
it's really hard. It's really hard. But it does pass, and things do get better.
Oh my God. So some of the things to expect in your very first week will be peeing a lot. I peed, or I had to use the bathroom a lot. the first couple of days, because when you're eating carbs and sugar and things of that nature, your body retains water, and then when you just stop cold turkey, it lets go of all that water and you have to just use the bathroom a lot. And like we said, the cravings, it was really hard for me in the first week of starting. And what else? What else did you? Oh, well, like after the first week, that's when I started to feel more energy. I felt energized. I woke up real early, stayed up late. Did you find it hard to fall asleep? Like when I first started, I feel like I had so much energy, it was kind of hard for me to fall asleep.
Yes, and I'm waking up really early. I don't even have to have an alarm clock, which is annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
5:30, 6 o'clock, I'm up.
Yeah,
up for the day.
And ready to go. Which is a good thing, because sometimes I used to sleep in till 9, 10 o'clock. But now, 7 o'clock, I'm up and I'm ready to go for the day. Without an alarm clock, like she said. Anything else?
Well, and before I would come home from work and have to have a nap, get up, eat, and go back to sleep. No naps now. Not that tired.
Yeah.
Okay.
And do you still get up and eat in the middle of the night?
Oh, no. I used to get up and eat anything I could find in the middle of the night. Like 2 o'clock. If you would call me, I'd be up because I was rummaging through the kitchen, finding chips, snack cakes, anything I could find, and I would eat and go back to bed.
Yeah.
And just gain weight. But none of that goes on now.
Yep. So, alright, the next question that we're going to talk about is another big question that people have, and that's cheat days. I've had a couple cheat days that turned into maybe a week, maybe 2 of them. And I personally, I don't want to say I wouldn't recommend them, because when I had my cheat week, it should have been a meal, but it turned into a week. And I started keto back. Hold on, let me back up. When I had my cheat week, it felt good eating the food, but then once you realize all the bad side effects that come with eating those foods, I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. I had to get back on keto. I had to get away from the cookies, the chips, the soda, all that stuff, because I felt awful. I felt kind of sick. Like my stomach would hurt and I just had no energy and all of that. So and then another thing that I noticed is when you eat something that's not keto, say you have a cupcake, it throws your whole process off, or at least for me it does. It takes me like a week to get back on track. So every time I eat something I shouldn't have, it pushes me back a week.
And all the bloating and your stomach just is not happy with you. I mean, it really hurts. Your energy level goes back down. It's not good.
You wake up in the morning starving.
Yes. And not wanting to get out of bed, just tired. So, that's one reason I'm back on, besides the doctor. Yes, I'm back on.
Another thing I would say is, I don't know, I'm probably contradicting myself, but don't deprive yourself. If you are craving something so bad and you feel like you have to have it, then have it.
Maybe a bite, but not like, if you want a piece of cake, maybe a bite of cake, but not the whole thing.
Yeah. Next question. I wanted to also talk about the health benefits of eating this way.
That ain't no question.
Oh. The next thing I wanted to talk about was the health benefits of eating this way. And one of the biggest things that I have seen a lot of people say is they do this so they can not only lose weight but lower their blood glucose levels or their blood sugar levels. And that's one reason why Mama is doing this. So I'm going to let her talk about that.
Well, when I had the cupcake, that morning my sugar was up to like, 249, I believe.
Yes.
I mean, I was not doing good. I had spots in front of my eyes. My hands were going numb. I'm a cashier. I didn't even know if I rang someone up or not. I mean, my mind was out of it. That's why I went to the doctor. So, being back on it, this morning I tested my blood sugar and it was only 106 for fasting, and they would just want me to be under 120, so 106 is wonderful. I can think better, it's more clearer, and everything just works better.
Yeah, that's another thing I forgot to mention. One of the benefits is mental clarity. I feel like my mind is more clear. Even doing schoolwork or at work, I feel like my mind is clear to, I don't know if that makes sense. It's like I don't have that foggy feeling, like I'm just in a daze. Another thing I wanted to touch on really quickly, the reason why I'm doing lazy keto is I am still losing weight, but I still feel kind of free. I don't feel restricted as far as having to write down every single thing I eat or having to worry like, oh, I can't have that because I don't have enough calories.
Right.
So that's why I'm doing it this way, because it works for me. I still feel free. I still feel like, oh, I can have, I don't know, whatever, a low carb keto dessert, even if I may have ate too many calories. I still feel free, and I'm still losing weight. I get the benefits, all around. It's taking me longer than people who are really strict to lose the weight, but I'm still losing it and I feel good. I don't feel rushed like, oh my gosh, I have to lose 20 pounds within the next month.
Right.
I'm still losing and I still feel good. I still get the benefits, but I still get to kind of live my life.
And I think if we were doing strict, well, for me anyway, it would be too much pressure on me and I might give up.
I tried to be strict and track everything and try to stay on point, and it was too stressful for me. And we're both really busy, so I don't want to say we don't have time, but I don't want to.
I don't either. I want to keep doing what I'm doing and get my blood sugar under control, get off the medication if possible, and get everything else taken care of.
Okay, so the last thing we could talk about is not really, well, it's kind of a question. Would you do this for the rest of your life? Could you do, a low carb or a keto diet for the rest of your life?
I would say yes, I could.
I would say that too, yes, because
it has, oh gosh, the food is, like you say, non-restrictive. I mean, if you want a cookie, there are hundreds of recipes for cookies out there, keto cookies, low carb cookies. if that's what you want.
Yep.
I mean, so you're not being restricted.
If you feel like you have to have rice, cauliflower rice is really bomb.
Yeah.
Spaghetti, something we just, well, not really just, but something we came across that we absolutely love, spaghetti squash. It's higher in carbs, so you can't go overboard with it, but it
is really good.
And it really reminds me of spaghetti noodles.
It does. It's got that feeling and all of noodles.
Yeah, so
I was so shocked when I had it for the first time.
I was too. I was really shocked. So like she said, there's a substitute for everything. If you feel like you want something, you can find it. It takes a little bit more time to say make a keto cake or a keto dessert or whatever. It takes a little bit more time than a regular just throw it out the box, but I would definitely say it's worth it.
And being that, I would say yes again.
Yeah.
I could do it for the rest of my life.
Yeah. And I may go off track. Maybe I will go, or like we just went on vacation for a week. We went to the beach and we went off track, but I told Mama I can't wait to get home to get back on track, to start eating, you know, ketogenically again, or low carb, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I would definitely do this for the rest of my life. And all the benefits you get.
The energy, the mental clarity. I mean, it is so well worth it. Bringing your sugar levels down.
Mm-hmm.
It is just, it's worth it.
It's definitely worth it. And the weight loss is definitely a bonus.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Even though sometimes you don't lose weight or it doesn't come off the way you think it should, you can see that it's working, like in here.
Mm-hmm.
You can see, or in your stomach area, it flattens out. You're losing inches.
Yep.
Even though you're not losing pounds sometimes.
Yeah, we'll probably make another video. I wanted to make a video about that too, for the people who aren't losing as fast as they want and they want to know why. Like, why am I not losing, or why is it taking so long? I wanted to make a video on that too. But Mama just realized she's got some bones right here. They stick out. That didn't used to stick out.
I didn't know I had those bones.
My collarbones are peeking through a little bit. Feels nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
And I think we're gonna do a lot of videos like this, talking about keto, talking about, you know, the food you can have and just all kind of stuff.
Maybe we'll do what we ate in a day.
We'll probably do
Mine
that.
will be easy. So far I had breakfast and I had 4 pieces of bacon.
Yeah. And I think we're going to do on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram at Our Mother Daughter Journey.
Don't point at them.
We're going to do weekly updates where we just tell, you know, if we lost or gained, if we fell off the wagon and had a cupcake, or we'll just tell all those things. Alright, I guess so we're going to end this video here. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends and family, and we'll definitely see you in the next one. Bye.